Now, let's know the listening sub-skills. Here we have skills of listening. The first thing, listening for gist, which is skimming. Skimming is just you have to listen quickly and get the main idea of the topic. After that, listening for specific information. This is what I do in task 2. I gave them more detailed questions about the topic they listened to, and we call this scanning or listening for details. Also, listening for attitude or understanding the body language. Here, I can give them a task after listening to act out the dialogue or act out the story they listened to. This is listening for the body language. They can role play and act like them. Also, we can use listening for sentence stress to teach them the stress. How can I use the stress to change the meaning of the context? Also, listening for individual sounds, for the phonics. Also, I have to encourage the students for extensive listening. What's extensive listening? They have to listen more and more every day. You can give them listening tasks through and websites, and you can then give them materials. Now, let's know the difficulties of listening. Why? Why listening is difficult, especially for our students here in Egypt? Students are trying to understand every word. This is a difficulty. They try to understand every word apart. No, I have to teach them to understand the whole topic and then try to guess what's in this topic, not try to understand every word. If they try to understand every word, they will miss the whole audio. Students must go back trying to understand what the previous word meant. They don't used to try to understand the meaning of the words. No, I don't want this. I teach them listening to teach them speaking. So I didn't want them to know what's the meaning of every word in the audio. No, don't do this. Students just don't know the most important words, and they have problems with different accents. As we know, we have many different accents. We have the British accent, Scottish accents, American accents. So this is a difficulty in listening also. Also with connected speech problems, some words connected to each other pronounced in another way. Like going to is gonna be gonna, trying to, it can be tryna. They cannot understand the connected speech, so it will be a problem for them. Students are distracted and they cannot cope with images. Also, this is a difficulty in listening that faced all the learners. Here in the video, I will try to give you some solutions for the listening device or for the listening difficulties that faces all the students. You have to reduce distractions and noise during listening. So if you are going to listen to something that the teacher give it to you, ask your students to listen in an empty room, to concentrate on the topic or concentrate on the accent, concentrate on the listening audio you gave to them. Also, intensive practice. You have to encourage your students to practice listening, for example, 15 minutes daily. You can give them tasks through the WhatsApp, or you can give them websites to use them. We have many websites to teach them listening, and this is intensive practice. It's very, very important, especially for the young learners. We can also give them stories to listen to in English. You can give them songs to listen to in English, so this will help them very much. Repetition, repetition, repetition. They have to repeat the audio more than once, not just listen for once. Yeah, you can read and play the text total of 2 or 3 times or 4 times as they like. They can also play a video clip with the sound off and ask students to make prediction about it. For example, I can play a video, I make the sound off, and ask the students to predict what are they saying, what are they talking about. It will be a very useful game for the students, especially the young learners. They will be happy if they played this. Also, you can give students a listening task to do between classes to practice connected speech and word boundaries. You can give them tasks for some connected speech to try to repeat them alone. Try to listen more than once to an audio with